Hello, this video is going to be about a back roll, or sometimes called a back shoulder roll, because we do want to roll back on our shoulder and not on our spine or our neck or our head. All right, so we'll start from a seated position, almost like I'm doing a cannonball into the pool. From here, I'll roll back and I'll end up in something like a seesaw position. All right, I'm going to show you from another angle. One more time. There's a couple of things happening here, right? I'll show you from this angle here. So I am rolling back like so. One of the important things here is I want to think, like, make myself a ball, or I don't want to just lay down flat. I'll end up kind of rolling like this. So just getting used to this motion right here is an important part of it. Now, of course, if I just kept going back in that same way without doing anything else with my head, my arms, I would go right onto my head, and that would end up being not safe. So how are we going to make this safe? Right? I'm going to take one arm. I'm going to kind of flatten it out and reach and extend it out to my side. The other arm is going to kind of reach over my head, and it's going to seek the ground up here over my head. As I do that, I'm also going to get my head out of the way. And a real cool way to do this is actually to kind of look where you're going. So if I kind of turn my head and look over my shoulder to kind of spot, okay, that's kind of where I'm going to end up rolling into. That naturally sort of changes the angle of my spine, right? Spine is straight here. I look. Notice how that tilts my spine a little bit off to the side. That's one of the key things, right? So get that head. The other thing is I'm also thinking about putting my head sort of under my arm, right? To help kind of protect it there, okay? Those things combined, arm out, head over the arm, tilting my spine and getting my head out of the way under this arm as it's going to seek. That's all gonna help. Now we can even practice from this position here. I'm laying down, I curl, and I come back, and I curl, and I come back, and I curl, and get a little momentum, a little bit of a push with that arm, and I can end up coming up in this seesaw position here. All right. Now I want you guys at home kind of follow along with me. I'll be looking back over my shoulder. You can look straight here at the screen. All right, we're going to get into our cannonball position. All right. I want you to think about reaching out with that arm. Let's roll back and flatten it out. Sit back up, roll back, flatten it out. Sit back up. Now let's think about this hand right here. Let's lay back and reach. Find the floor right there. Sit back up, lay back, reach, find the floor. One more time. All right, found the floor here. Get the arm straight here. Put those two things together. Stop and roll back up. All right, now you might need to turn away from the screen for a second, but this is where you're gonna look behind you and kind of look where you're going and let your spine naturally sort of adjust and turn off to the side, right, like there. Now once you turn, you're gonna kind of want to keep your eyes on that spot as you get your roll going here. So we can put our hands in position. I know where they're gonna go. I'll look, push a little bit with my feet, and reach. The last part is trying to get my feet to go reach back here, and then back up into that seesaw position. One more time. Up over the head with one arm, reach out to the side with the other, turn and look, put that all together, start the roll, reach with the feet, and up you go. And that is a back roll.